What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are covering snacks. More specifically, snacks you should be eating if you're trying to lose weight. And I know a lot of people out there watching have families. You might have a roommate. The stuff you keep in your pantry is the stuff you go to when you're hungry, when those late night cravings come a knocking. And I'm just here to show you that you can still have all that stuff, but you can make the better choice. Eat stuff that's actually good for your diet, good for your physique. And if you're trying to lose a little weight and be consistent, then this stuff right here is what I recommend, because it's literally the stuff I use when I'm on a shredding program, tracking my macros and being consistent. So without further ado, guys, we got a lot to cover, so we're gonna hop into it. If y'all are ready to get another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah!
You're only gonna see me where I'm paid to be. I'm only watching TV if I'm watching me. Got it out the mud, now my Jordan's clean. Diamonds on me, dancing, let them drip on me. Bring a couple bottles, put it on me.
All right, guys, first thing we're gonna cover is the stuff that goes in the freezer, because if I don't get it back in there, I'm gonna have a mess soon. So let's cover that. Now, everybody here watching has a sweet tooth. If you didn't have one, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. So what I always try to tell people, right, if you see the recipes on my channel, you see what we do. The stuff with the cookbook, we basically take foods we're already eating that we love, the pizzas, things like that, and we find ways to make them fit into our diet. Better ingredients, higher protein, lower calorie, things of that nature. So essentially, the idea with this stuff is the same. How do we make the better choice? So instead of maybe doing a full-blown ice cream bar, we can do one of these Greek yogurt bars. It's only gonna be 100 calories while still letting us get 4 grams of protein while tasting amazing, right? It gets late at night, or maybe it's post-dinner. You got some calories left in your day. One of these 100 calories, incredible. I love these things. The route I recommend to go is something like this Halo Top, where you're only getting 330 calories a pint. They make these in a ton of flavors, and like I said, sometimes you get deep into that diet and you're wanting ice cream. It happens. Something like this compared to something like Ben & Jerry's with 4 times the calories, definitely the best move. And if you want the lowest calorie option, don't underestimate the power of a zero sugar popsicle. I personally love these Outlast bars, 45 calories a piece. And the cool part is they actually make these with real fruit. So if you're maybe lacking a little fruit in your diet, something like this can help you crush your craving and feel good about it at the same time. And sometimes, guys, maybe you don't really have a sweet tooth as much as you just want some like real food, you know, something hot and warm. Well, these things right here, ooh, I love them. 180 calories, 9 grams of protein, Sandwich Bros spicy chicken melts. Literally pop it in the microwave. It tastes like you got it from a fast food joint. Pretty low carb with only 18 grams. Can't go wrong with these. And if you're having trouble hitting your protein macro, which is definitely the hardest one to hit, then these can help a ton. Oikos 000 fat-free Greek yogurt, 15 grams of protein, around 90 calories in this cup. After having tried a lot of Greek yogurts, this is the one you want. Trust me, there's some bad ones out there, not this one. And if you've been keeping up with my channel lately, what I'm about to show you, you've probably already seen before, but during that hurricane, when I had no power, this is one of the foods that literally got me through it without falling off my diet. Quest protein chips, 140 calories, 20 grams of protein. These are fantastic. These are hands down my favorite flavor. We got some other ones like the spicy chili. They got barbecue, but really the amount of calories versus the amount of protein ain't as good as they are. For a snack, those are essential. I always stock up, as you can see. This next one I've been eating for years, since the dawn of the channel. They didn't have a lot of this stuff when I started doing the fitness thing, right? Wasn't a lot of options, so Fiber One brownies were really one of the only snacks I could ever even put in my diet. 70 calories, 5 grams of net carbs, 6 grams of fiber, chocolate chip cookie flavor. These things right here are great. And for instance, right, I just went and saw the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Incredible. Best Marvel's been in 5 years. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Incredible. But obviously I'm not gonna go get nachos, popcorn, things like that. But what I can do is take some of these snacks, put them in my pocket, take them into the movie, so when everybody around me is just eating, I got little snacks and things to kind of tide me over without the temptation of a large buttered popcorn. And those movie prices are practically robbery, so take your own stuff. And obviously we couldn't make a video like this without protein bars, right? The quintessential high protein snack. Well, you guys already know, right? I'm basically Anabar exclusive, especially the Death by Peanut Butter one, the new one. I am addicted to these things right here. But when we go back to like the first stuff I showed you, where the cravings come a knocking, you want something sweet, you want something that actually tastes good. This right here is literally the best tasting protein bar on the planet. If you're not the biggest peanut butter fan, we even got like the Bussin' birthday cake, literally coated in like a vanilla frosting with sprinkles, with no sugar alcohols, strange fibers, doesn't taste like taffy, actually tastes like a candy bar. And like this one, 260 calories, 20 grams of protein. You actually enjoy eating it, and right now on my diet, I'm having about 2 of these a day, sometimes 3. Perfect for post-workout, perfect for meal replacement. So yeah, Anabar, obviously I'm a little biased, but these are hands down my favorite. So if you want to try Anabar, the world's best tasting protein bar, or you want to try out the new flavor that just launched on our website, theanabar.com, you can always visit theanabar.com. My code RJ10 will save you money. We're available on Amazon. We're in GNCs, vitamin shops, HEBs, a lot of gas stations, supplement shops. You can check the store locator on our site. And if you don't live in the US and you've never been able to try them, you're international, we finally now offer international shipping through iHerb.com. They ship to over 180 countries really fast. So regardless of where you're at, you can now try Anabar. I appreciate all the support with these guys. I know if you typically don't like protein bars, you think in the past they've not tasted the best, I promise you Anabar will change your mind. And I know if you give them a chance, you won't regret it. And if you think normal rice cakes are boring and bland, you're not wrong. So I would recommend for a few calories more, trying a flavored version like these chocolate ones. Love these, only 60 calories a pop. Great to use at the end of the day to fill some macro gaps. You maybe only have 60 calories left. You're confused on what to eat. You don't want to come up short on your calories. These right here are great and taste pretty good too. Now we got another game changer, 5 calories a pop, sugar-free Jello. Literally only 1 gram of carb per cup, 5 calories. If for some reason the hunger is unbearable at night, you've done spent all your calories, diet's over for the day, but you want a little something, these right here are like a pool in case of emergency button. Seriously, these are fantastic. A good addition to like any meal as a dessert that literally costs you nothing. Not price-wise, calorie-wise, but you get what I'm saying. Next up, don't forget about fat-free popcorn, or I should say 94% fat-free. You're gonna get about 300 calories in a bag. You will get probably 9 grams of protein, about 12 grams of fiber, not a lot of fat, but lots of volume. I know some of y'all be watching Netflix, you have a show you're watching, like right now I'm watching House of the Dragon, amazing, and you want something to munch on during the binge sessions, right here, low calorie, leave you full. And pro tip, you can use something like this movie theater butter popcorn seasoning, 0 calories, and it's gonna taste like it's got all that terrible for you calorie dense butter, but it doesn't. Pro tip. And just like the rice cakes, how I told y'all you probably thought they were boring, you probably think the same thing about oatmeal, but this right here, the lower sugar maple brown sugar instant oatmeal cups, taste incredible. 150 calories, 4 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber. And the cool part about these is a little bit of water, toss it in the microwave, and if you want to customize it, add a scoop of whey protein, mix it in, maybe half a scoop, whatever, sugar-free maple syrup. You can really kind of steer this in whatever direction you want it. Ready in like 1.5 minutes. And now this next one I know you might not look at as a snack, but just like the Jello, when it's late, maybe you have a craving, nothing quite fills you up like a good old-fashioned diet soda, baby. Diet Coke, caffeine-free, 0 calories, carbonation, bubbly. These right here, I have one just about every evening. I know some people like to say Diet Coke ain't healthy for you, it's worse for you than regular Coke, and I don't know, I drink a lot of it. I feel fine. I'm still waiting on the results of that tumor they just x-rayed the other day, but they're pretty positive it's not from the Diet Coke, but it could be. And as far as my caffeine goes, I'm drinking 2 of these a day. I have one with my breakfast, Alani Nu, 200 milligrams of caffeine, 5 calories. Then I also have another one later on in the day, preferably before 2 p.m. so I'm not up too late. Caffeine, great appetite suppressant. Half of us are addicted to it. Can help get you motivated on a, groggier day. And after trying a ton of them, these ones right here are my favorite. Now for another quick snack, we can't forget our protein cereals. You'll probably find them labeled as like a keto cereal. This Wonderworks right here is great. In a 40-gram serving or 1 cup, enough for a bowl, we're getting 17 grams of protein, only 14 grams of carbs, with 9 grams of that being fiber. So something like this, easily digestible. You can add a little almond milk to it, or you can just eat it dry. It's really good that way. Great way to get your protein in and enjoy it. And speaking of snacks, right, one of the most unhealthy snacks on this planet is potato chips. Whether you're eating Cheetos, Doritos, a classic chip, they have so many calories, such small serving sizes, and when you open a big bag of them, it's like hard to not just eat the entire thing in one sitting. So instead, what I do, and what I recommend you do, is buy something like this variety pack of individual serving baked potato chips. And not only is each one gonna be around like 110 calories, it's already going to be weighed out for you. That way you don't buy a big bag, open it, and then end up like eating more than you're supposed to. And that's one thing about like tracking macros. Really guys, at the end of the day, all weight loss comes down to calorie and portion control. If you watched my video on how to track macros, how to figure out what your macros are, and you actually started doing it, you realize just how many calories are in all the foods we're eating. Fast food, restaurants, a lot of the snacks, so calorie dense. So something like this is literally built-in portion control. And you're not gonna open the whole bag and feel the need to eat it in a few days because it's gonna get stale, because they're all individually done. These are great, and if anybody remembers, right when I moved down here to Houston in early 2020, I was eating so many baked Cheetos, it was unreal. But I enjoyed it, and it really got me through that diet. So yeah, if you're a chip fan, don't be scared of the baked ones. And last but most certainly not least, guys, just another drink option for you. Woo! If you don't really like soda, or maybe you don't want a tumor, then try Gatorade Zero. These things are fantastic. No sugar, really good flavor. And if you're taking stuff like a green supplement or any powdered supplements, what I do is literally just scoop those into here, shake it up, and it actually makes taking the greens and all that other stuff far more enjoyable. It's another pro tip. Oh, real quick, I have to mention this one. Almost forgot about it. If you've been watching, you know I rant and rave about these, but I gotta mention them because some of y'all might be new. These Chomps turkey pepperoni sticks. It's basically like a Slim Jim, just like these, right? Pretty big serving size, only 80 calories, no carbohydrates, 12 grams of protein, and they taste amazing. And if you're looking for a pre-made protein oatmeal, my buddy Asil Suede came out with this Broz, which is essentially like the Anabar of oatmeal. One serving, 270 calories, 6 grams of fat, 30 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber. Basically, I'll whip some of this up, a little bit of almond milk, a little bit of sugar-free maple syrup, give it a stir, chef's kiss. And boom, folks, this right here is exactly how I snack and I dessert when I'm on a weight loss program. If you walked into my pantry right now, you would see all this stuff. I don't even have options for the bad stuff. So I always find if you keep it around at one point or another, you're probably gonna eat it. And if you got kids, you got people in your house that prefer the unhealthier stuff, maybe, you know, convince them to try this stuff, because I'm telling you, all of this stuff is fantastic. Some of this stuff I eat daily, some of it I'm having every few days. Stuff like the ice cream I'll have after a cheat meal. And I'm telling you, it tastes even better once you get into a program and you start seeing the results, because you know that as a result of eating that way, making those better choices, you not only feel better about yourself, you're losing weight, but you have more energy, and you find going through your day is a much more enjoyable experience. Like I've always said, life's better when you like what you see in the mirror. And keep in mind, guys, as much as all these snacks are fantastic, these are still essentially just snacks, right? I still have my main meals that I eat in a day that are high protein, good for my macros, good for what I'm trying to accomplish, and I surround those meals with stuff like this. So if you want to lose weight and you want to make sure you're getting the most bang for your buck out of these snacks, then make sure you're eating in a calorie deficit and you're hitting your macros and eating enough protein. And if you're unsure about what those meals should look like, I recommend checking out any of my full day of eating videos. There's a ton of them on the channel, and you'll essentially have a lot of ideas for how you should be eating. And better yet, if you want to follow the best diet on the planet where you're eating foods you actually enjoy, pizzas, desserts, ice cream, chocolate chip waffles, Alfredo pasta, things of that nature, you can always pick up a copy of my cookbook, the RGF Anabolic Cookbook, at the first link down below in the description box. Got over 350 pages. We have everything covered: breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. And the best part is when I drop a new recipe on the channel, a new video, it gets added to the book for free, and all you gotta do is go download your updated copy. So it basically grows for as long as you have it. And I'm telling you, if you follow us in here, you truly do, you'll see results no matter what, and you'll actually be eating foods that you enjoy, which I think is the key to being on a successful diet long term. So if you want to check this out, hit the link down below. I know if you do, you won't regret it. All right, folks, about time to wrap this thing up. If I forgot anything or there's something you like that's a good snack, comment it down below. I always like getting new ideas. If you ever like the clothes I'm wearing, like this outfit today, or the outfits from any of my other videos, it's literally Young LA. It's all I wear. Love them. The fit, everything. They got stuff for men and women. YoungLA.com. My code RGF will save you money. And finally, if all of this is confusing, you're like, I just want to lose weight, I want to do it the right way, I want to have just a plan broken down that tells me what to do, and all you got to do is follow it for results, then head over to my website, RemingtonJamesFitness.com. I'll have you fill out a questionnaire. I can make you a meal plan that if you follow, you'll see results. So if that sounds good, check out my site. And finally, I have a second channel where I post all my music. Go check it out if you want. Link to that is down below in the description box. And there we go. I'm out of here, folks. Appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully everybody's losing weight, and hopefully these videos are helping you out. We got even more on the way. Appreciate you as always. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Boom. We gone.